Before you pay for that land in Abuja, just wait. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can spot genuine land titles in Abuja. And one of the major reasons why this video is absolutely important is because a lot of people have lost their money, lost millions of naira trying to invest in Abuja. Yes, Abuja real estate is massive. So it's necessary you stay absolutely informed and knowledgeable so that nobody will just take your money just like that. So if this video is what you would want to know more about, sit right back and watch this video, and we're going to dive right into this video. The first on my list is necessary you know the land titles in Abuja. Abuja real estate is way different from every other state in Nigeria. That is one. So if you know the titles that are acceptable in Abuja, it helps you know that when someone is getting you title document that is not obtainable here, is already a red flag and it's something you should be aware of. So the major titles that are acceptable here is one, a C of O document, which means certificate of occupancy, R of O, which means the right of occupancy. We also have allocation letter. And this letter also is being given to you when you've started making payment to show that, oh, this plot or this particular location is for you. When someone brings up agreement paper for you as a title document, that's a red flag. And when someone gives you a family receipt as a title document, that is not acceptable in the court of law. So it's something that you should literally frown against. This knowledge helps you stay abreast of what is happening in Abuja real estate market. The number 2 point is, now that you've understood and known about the C of O and R of O documents, or sometimes the allocation letter, the next thing you have to know is verifying these titles. And we have a body in Abuja called AGIS, Abuja Geographic Information System. This body is the body that you can take these documents to, and they get to verify on system to know if this land is genuine from the file numbers and the numbers on the documents. They will help you check if there's any court encumbrances on this property. Number 3, if this had also been cleared from AGs, then find out who owns this property. I think that's where a lot of mistake lies. You don't get to know who owns the property and then who is selling the same property. Sometimes they are two different people. So the first allottee, who may be the person that got this property for the first time, may not have the capacity to sell. So maybe a developer in Abuja especially will come and buy from this first allottee. So it's necessary you know the two parties. And there's a document that shows this. And this document shows the owner of the property and also the person who is selling. This information is absolutely necessary because if you have this understanding, you get to know who you are dealing with. Because sometimes the integrity of an individual helps you to know the kind of deal, if it's expected to go right or wrong. So have this knowledge, especially if you are buying property for the long term, is absolutely necessary. The fourth one also is check out for the real estate company that you are in turn working with. If you're working with an agent or a realtor or a real estate company or even a developer, just be aware who you are buying from. All right, you can do your own due diligence on them as a person or as a people or as a company. It helps you also know the kind of people they are. Some of the times you get to check them up online. Do they have track records online? Do they have bad name online? All those things will help you know who you are buying from. Oh, even if you say they are not online, there are some footsteps, there are some footprints they leave across the road that you can find out from. All these things helps you to buy right. The last on my point is also absolutely necessary you know. Some of the times when you get to AGIS, which is the Abuja Geographic Information System, there are some traces about a property you may not get to see there. So there's also a form of physical inspection you can go do on that same property. You can check around the vicinity, ask questions around, ask people. Sometimes they know one or two things about that land. They can tell you, oh, this particular land, nobody is selling it. It's in court. So you get to see people around the property tell you something that you don't even know. So going to the plot or the property on ground can also help you validate that property before you make that payment. If you are looking to buy that land or that property in Abuja, you have to be absolutely sure, knowing that it's not just a business that you just drop money along the way and move on. It involves a lot of money. So do your due diligence, do your own part, ensure that you've done everything you ought to do as a person, as a company, as a family. And be rest assured that investing in Abuja is a big investment, and not just big one, it's a lifelong investment. Here at Rowdy Global, we help you start up this process. We also make sure that this process is very easy for you. We help you start it up, ensure that it goes smoothly, and ensures that you get whatever you are looking out for when you want to buy that property. Kindly reach us on the number shown on screen if you are looking out to invest in Abuja. We have various properties scattered here in Abuja with different locations and different prices. We'll help you get started, and I know and believe strongly that will help you secure that genuine property for you. See you in our next video, and bye for now.